Can I break this hold from you? It would mean everything to me if I do. Tired of hearing excuses you're making. Future is set, it is mine for the taking. Spending all my time living all I've made up. I need to wake up. Holding my breath until you go. Anywhere that is far from you. You only wanted me to fail. Oh, I'm this way because of you. Fall every day to overcome despite you. Wake up.
Welcome back, guys. Toby here, and this right here is Driven Intent. And today I'm going to be taking a look at a drive from 2020 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2 short box. So this right here is very pimped out, so to speak. It's like from the factory. This is how this car drives. Today I'm gonna look at the exterior, the interior, talk about the power, what it's like to drive this car on a daily basis, how comfortable the ride is, the acceleration, because this one has the V6 engine in it. And if you guys can see outside, it's kind of like lifted, has the lights on the tailgate, and all cool features from the factory. Huge thanks and shout out to Chevrolet James Woods right here in Denton, Texas for making this video possible. All right, just setting off here in the 2020 Colorado. I do like the ride height, first of all. Yes, this car is lifted, has some serious shock, hooked up on this car. I like the way it feels. It feels very narrow just driving. Like you don't feel like you're driving a big car, like maybe the Dodge Ram, the F-150. I'm not comparing this car to those cars, but what I'm saying is this feels like it's just narrower, a lot easier to maneuver within traffic, city streets and whatnot. And once I did like, I was driving this car off the parking lot from James Woods, and I pulled up next to the highway. I was merging onto the highway. That was a Ford F-150, bone stock. Was a 2013 whatever, but it just felt I was at the same ride height level. But this car is no joke. It's very serious handling. It can tow a lot, especially with that strong V6 engine up front. This is four-wheel drive again, the short box. I like the handling so far. When I drove the car here to get up my camera equipment, and I gotta drive back to my filming locations. If you guys know where I'm going, stay tuned. So far so good. The car is very quiet. If you guys look at the tires, they're very meaty, so to speak. The threads are very deep on this car, on the tires. There's some whining that's on the threads on the tires, but it's not bad. It's manageable. I barely notice it. Like if you're like in the car having a normal conversation with somebody, you can still have a decent conversation as opposed to lifted trucks with the big tires and then all the whine on the highway. You can even hear it from your car when the car is passing next to you. So I do like that. The transmission is very nice. It's quick shifting, it's smooth. When I say quick shifting, I mean quick shifting for a truck. They're like lightning quick, like a Ferrari or even a BMW. You get the gist. So I do like the transmission. It's very quick shifting. It knows the gear it wants to be in at always. There's no like jerky movements, like some cars do. It's a truck, so the transmission gearbox is supposed to be built to handle the beating, because it's gonna be towing a lot of cargo or boat or RV or car, whatever you have, it's gonna tow that. So I do like that so far. The seats right here are very comfortable. They kind of remind me of the Camaro seats on the 2016, 2017 Camaro seats. You see right here, just the shape and design and the embroiderment on the leather seats reminds me of the Camaro. I do like that. So this right here, I can see some other General Motors. I can see some other General Motors design similarity. It's not. I'm not like weird. Not like a new atmosphere. This atmosphere in this car, the way it feels very. There's some familiarity to it. Where like if you own a GM motor in your life, or a car, truck, whatever, you're gonna see some similarities in this car. I do like that because if you're a new buyer, whatever it is, you like to feel familiar, or whatever. It was very welcoming. For example, the steering wheel is from the GMC truck, the bigger one. Than this car. The dashboard, it all feels the same way. But like small, compact truck, so to speak. So the exterior, I like the exterior of the Colorado. It's very sharp looking. It has good creases on the hood, definitive lines on the side. I do like how the front bumper is raised. That's my favorite feature about this car. With the looks on the outside. Because that one, it's the angle. We can just good for off-roading, so you don't have to worry about like, oh, I'm gonna scrape my bumper, cringe mode. But I'd like how like it's just way higher up than the ground clearance is higher up for the front bumper. The side profile is decent looking. I like that. The back is very, very nice as well with that crossbar. I don't know what you want to call it, where the lights are on top. I do like that. Just gives it that cool feeling, like if you take this car on anywhere, so to speak, camping trips, off-roading. All right, so what do you get for technologies in the interior? You get Bose audio, automatic windows, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, sound system. Pretty much, I'm not gonna go over this. It's the same sound system you might find similar in the Cadillac, GM. Similar software, so to speak. Does the same job. Maybe different layout. That's the only difference, in my opinion. You have climate control zones right here. You have all climate control zones for this package. Also, AC buttons. You have your switches right here for the traction or stability control. If you want front wheel drive or all wheel drive button, pick it, just tap it. Hazard light, trailer mode. All these cool buttons and features you need that a truck of this caliber should have. It has right there. You have power outlets everywhere, guys. You have your two dual USB ports, SD card slot for your navigation, all that, charging port, wireless charging pad. I couldn't figure out how to put my iPhone in there because it was too big. I was like, what the heck? Like it won't fit there. It's a wireless charging pad. I can see it, but it's like it's teasing me. I can't put my phone in there. My phone is just too big. Anyways, the storage box right here is very roomy. More power outlet in here. Pretty deep. Cup holders on the sides and the doors. Overall, this car has a lot going for it. Well, $49,000. Maybe with some deals, rebates, probably paying like 45, 46, with tax, title, licensing, depending on the dealer, fees, destination fees, like taxes, whatever the case may be. So I would recommend, if you're looking for a truck like this, it's a lot of money. You can buy, there's a lot of cars in this category, bigger trucks can buy for the same price. So I get it. This one is the Colorado, whatever, top of the line trim with the ZR2, whatever. It's a cool car. My point being is, if you want to get a car like this, I'll probably lease this car for like 3 years or whatever, drive it and get out of it. Guys, like always, cars depreciate in value. All these cars that I drive, they feel great in the moment, and I'm like, oh yeah, but I'm not trying to discourage you from buying a car or leasing if you can afford it, by all means. But my recommendation is just leasing a car like this. It's very, very pricey, my taste. Personally, I don't like trucks. I don't drive trucks a lot, but I would drive them if I need to. I think trucks are cool, but I won't go out of my way and daily drive a truck. That might change too, because opinions change. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for today for this video on this 2020 Colorado ZR2 short box. That's a very, very long name. GM, fix that. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, my name is Toby from Driven Intent. I hope you stayed along to the end of this video. As always, like the video, share the video, subscribe. Peace out and stay driven.